Hi, this is Laurel, and I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been picking up at Rite Aid this week since we're in the final few days of the QR code coupons. And, I talked to you about this before. Just kind of trying to feel your way through this is such a tricky process. And now that some of you have actually done it, I think you understand what I was talking about. It's just really kind of tricky trying to figure out what's what you can use some of these codes on and everything in order to increase your savings at the store. And I think I told you that in my first video that I did on this that it doesn't exist anymore, that I live in one of the test markets, but it doesn't matter because the shelf tags are not there for you to scan. The cashiers have no clue what's going on. So like you, I'm loading these QR code coupons to my card, either from my smartphone or from my home computer. So even if you don't have a smartphone, if you or someone can actually just access a computer and you keep reloading between shopping trips, then you can very easily access these codes yourself, even without living in a test market. So for example, there is a, let's see, the deal with Nature Made. It's on sale this week. Buy $25 worth, get a $10 plus up reward printout, and you can do that 3 times in, you can do that 3 times on your card. And so, let's see, and there is a $3 video value coupon for vitamin D on the Rite Aid website. And there's also a vitamin D load to card thingamabob. So, like, here's a website. You go to the website and you click on, Nature Made, and whoops. Okay, and then you see it loading to your card, and there's Alex, the little informicist chick. And when you're first doing this, you have to make sure that it's actually going to your card. So you click the little wellness square at the top right hand corner and make sure that you input I won't show you mine, you input your card number in there, and then you click the submit button. I'm not going to because I don't want to load that right now. But when you go through that process, you're loading that to your card, and then you can go back, and I'll give you links and stuff to some of the websites that have the QR codes on them. Check the description box. In that fashion, you're able to add these codes to your card, and you use them in the store, and they'll come off on your total order. When you're about to check out and you start submitting your paper coupons, these load to card coupons will also apply themselves. Okay, and there's one that works on the Always Radiant, and yeah, you might hear criticism like, well, that wasn't what was in the picture. You have to understand that sometimes what's in the picture is not what the what the QR code coupon works on. Seriously. So with this Always Radiant, when you are examining that, when you're trying to put that on your card, where did that go? When you click that, this is the picture that you see, but from what I understand, it doesn't work on that item. So, and this is the item, the Always Infinity item that it does work on. So, there's a fly in here, sorry. So, but at any rate, yeah, that's how those work. And with this very legitimate use of these coupons, you're able to get some incredible savings, some overage. You can, buy other stuff. My daughter was doing some chocolate, strawberry dipping this today and yesterday for the holidays, and all the nail polish we've got, we now need nail polish remover. And when I was purchasing Revitalift, the overage was helping me with that L'Oreal deal, buy one get one half off of that. The Biore, we've got great coupons for that. So there are tons of ways this week to get some really fantastic savings at Rite Aid. I'm certainly not done for the week, but this is what I've got so far, and I wanted to try and give you as much detail as I possibly could as to, how you too can, for these last few days, because I think this pilot program is supposed to end May 30th or the 31st. Who knows, it might continue. But at least now, if you were not aware before, you have an idea of how this is to work. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. But I think this should kind of get you started. And I know that, Rob at Coupon Like a Man and Priscilla at Pinching Pennies 2011 have both done some really great detailed videos for you on how to get this, done and how to make this work for you. But let me know if I can answer any questions for you. Thanks for watching and hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. And I want to say thank you to the men and women who serve in the military for our protection and our defense. Freedom is not free, and you have definitely played a very major role in allowing us to maintain our freedoms. Thank you.